Hello and welcome back to my channel and to another food shopping haul. So this week I went to Sainsbury's, so I'm going to take you through everything I bought and then I'll let you know how much I spent at the end. And this is for my family of 5. So I got some potatoes, they were £1.35 for 2 kilos. Some Kanzi apples, these were £1.70. These are really nice actually. I got some of the Stanford like mixed peppers. There's 3 red and I think there's a green one in there. I think they are £1.60. Cucumber, which is 89p. The red seedless grapes were £2, and then I got an iceberg lettuce, which was 89p. And I think the brown onions are, I think they're 99p. I got some chicken breast fillets. This is 2 kilos? Yeah, 2 kilos. And it is £11.99, so it works out £6 a kilo. Then I picked up 2 of these large gammon joints. So these are 2.3 kilos and they should have been £14, but they were half price, reduced to £7. Now the ones at the front of the shelf had today's date on, which is probably why they've been like reduced 50% off. But the other ones, this one's for the 13th of May and this one's the 6th of May. So I picked up 2 because I could freeze one, but I might just leave them both in the fridge. So I'll definitely cook one and slice some of it for sandwiches and things. I use it to make like egg fried rice, things like that. And we can also have like a nice gammon. I've got some dauphinoise potatoes in the freezer. So we could have like gammon, dauphinoise and like some broccoli or something. So I thought £7 for 2.5 kilos of smoked gammon was really good. So 2 of those. I also got a whole chicken. This has got today's date, I believe. Yeah. But this was £4.74 and it serves up to 10. So the other day I did one in the pressure cooker and I managed to make a sort of chow mein style dish with it for 5 of us. We had a massive tub of leftovers and then I made like chicken bone broth. I had a whole 2-litre jug full of that, and I also have got enough left to make like a couple of sandwiches or wraps or maybe a salad. So it went really far actually. So I've got another one of those, is what I'm trying to say. If you shred it up, it goes a long way, especially if you like slow cook it or pressure cook it. 2 lots of pork mince. I'm going to make a lasagna this week with the white sauces that I got in my farm foods haul the other day. So I got some of this Taste of Difference pasta. This is like the bigger shells, and I've got a new recipe that I want to try. It's basically like a tuna, tomato and caper kind of sauce, and you coat the pasta in it and then you top it with a feta and like mixed herb crumb. It sounds amazing. So I will be filming it, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. But it sounds delicious and it looked really good. So I bought this. This was £2. And then I got some plum tomatoes. I also got some of the tomato puree. This is only 59p. The tomatoes are £1.88, and I always try and buy these ones if I can. They're in a really thick tomato juice and they're really good quality. I also got some passata for that recipe. And of course the tuna, they do 4 tins in brine and it's £2.49. So I've got a vegetable oil spray. This was £1.60 I believe. 2 fajita kits. These are only £1.90, but the Sainsbury's one's actually really nice. Got some freshly squeezed orange juice. This was £3.40. It is cheaper in Aldi, but I wanted to go to Sainsbury's for some of the branded stuff, so I'll have to pay it this week. Got some tropical 4-times squash and then just some semi-skimmed milk. 2 tomato and chilli sauces for the lasagna. And then I've got a big tartar sauce. I'm going to do some like McDonald's style filet. I also got a Marmite because we were completely out. This was £3, but it lasts ages. So apparently this is a really nice Caesar dressing. People recommend it and say that it's the best shop bought one you can get. This was £2.45, but again it does last quite a long time and I absolutely love a Caesar salad. I also got some capers for my tuna pasta recipe, and I might chop up some green olives to put in there as well because I think the saltiness will go really nicely. I've got 2 of the Greek style salad cheese. This is what I'm going to chop up, and I've got fresh parsley and fresh chives growing in the garden, so I'm going to chop that up, crumble it in with the feta, and then that's going to, maybe some lemon juice I think, and then that's going to be sprinkled over the tuna pasta. That was only 89p. I got some of this West Country Farmhouse Mature Cheddar. This was £3.15, but it worked out better than like the Cathedral City and those kind of ones, so I thought we'd give that a try. Cheese slices for the Fake Away McDonald's fillets, and then I did get some cheese strings, even though I think they're a waste of money, but I always buy them anyway. They were £2.49. I got some wraps for 99p. and some brioche buns and a medium soft white bread. This is a really nice one. I think it's 75p. Got some of the Sainsbury's oat milk. They've brought out a barista one now as well. They have just brought out their own oat milk and now they've done their barista style. That was £1.45. Then I got some toffee crisps. These are like the mini ones. They were £1.35 for 7. The cookies and cream Kit Kats, you get 9 in there. They were also £1.35. And the timeouts were £1 for 6. They were all on like the Nectar deal. Then I got some bits and pieces. This is really why I wanted to go to Sainsbury's rather than Aldi. So I got this deep cleaning face wash for one of the boys. This was, I think, £2.35. Then I got this Feather and Down sleep pillow spray. This was £6 originally, and today it was £1.25. They had quite a lot of the Feather and Down products. They had a like shower cream, and they had a body scrub, and they had, what else did they have? I think maybe a bath soak, but they were all really good, like really good prices. So I bought this one for £1.25. I'm actually going to give it to my youngest because he really likes a pillow spray, so I'm going to give him that for his pillow, obviously. And then I saw this Dr. Pawpaw hydrating face mist. It's got hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, it's neroli flower, it's kind to skin, and this should have been £15, and all their Dr. Pawpaw stuff was reduced as well, so it was £4.50. I have been after a hydrating facial mist for a while, so I thought £4.50 instead of £15. That was good. They had, like I said, lots of Dr. Pawpaw stuff. I needed washing pods. I did make a mistake with these. Somebody, well, I didn't make the mistake actually. Somebody had stacked the shelves and they had put these all in the Nectar deal spot, so it said that they were down to £8.50. But they were actually £12, and obviously I didn't get them for £8.50 because they weren't supposed to be. But £12 still not too bad. You can get much better deals if you shop around, but there's nothing worse than running out completely. So I got those, and then I got this XL pack of the Lenore Outdoorables. I find the Outdoorables is one of the only softeners that really does make my washing smell nice for a long time. As you probably know from previous videos, I do struggle because my sons work in engineering and their clothes smell of oil. A lot of you recommended that I buy an oxy powder, which I did buy one in Tesco's last week, and I have been adding a scoop of that along with the Outdoorables and 2 washing pods, and it is making it smell so much better. So thank you for all your recommendations. I'm going to be trying everything everyone recommended. But this was £5.25 down to £4.50, I think it was. And then I got some of this Head and Shoulders shampoo. So this was actually on a 3 for 2. They were £6 each, but obviously 3 for 2 made them £4 each. Apparently this is really, really good if you've got any sort of scalp conditions. So I have a patch of something. I don't know if it's psoriasis or what it is on the top of my scalp. It doesn't flake, like it doesn't come off, but I have been using a shampoo that's like £20 a bottle, and it does seem to have started to clear it up, but somebody recommended this, so I got some of these anyway. The boys can use it as well because it is a really good shampoo. I got one with aloe vera extract, and then one with manuka honey, and then I also got the conditioner, and then I also got a sandalwood and jasmine room freshener. So when I went to pay, I had a £4.50 off voucher that I got in Sainsbury's last week, and then I realised I did not have my phone or my wallet with me. So that was really embarrassing. Luckily, I took my mum shopping with me today, so I had to run halfway down the store and get her bank card off of her. Thankfully, she was like happy to pay for my shopping and get her Nectar card. Now I need to transfer her the money over. So including the Nectar card prices, I actually spent £131, I think it was. So I've got a good lot of meat for that and some nice fresh bits, and I'm really looking forward to my recipes this week. So I'm going to be making chicken fajitas, I'm going to do the new tuna recipe, I'm going to be making a lasagna, I'm going to do a gammon with dauphinoise and vegetables, and what else was I doing with the chicken? Oh, I'm definitely going to make a Caesar salad and the fish brioche buns for the boys. So yeah. So that is it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It feels kind of chaotic because I've had to keep pausing it because the dog is scratching and we have hardwood floors and all you can hear is him thumping because he has allergies and he's driving me mad, and my camera wouldn't focus half the time, and then the doorbell just rang. So apologies if this has seemed very rambly and I've seemed stressed. It's just one of those days today. So I hope everyone's doing okay, and if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll be back really soon with another one. Take care, guys.